What's up, everybody? It's B Nova, your spirits guide, and welcome to another episode of Cork Curated. Today we will be talking about Brugal Anejo. Ooh, it's about to be a wild ride. All right, so today we're going to be getting into Brugal Anejo, and Brugal is a world-renowned rum hailing from the Dominican Republic. When it comes to Dominican rum, 3 distilleries dominate the landscape, and they are known as the 3 Bs, and of course, Brugal is one of them. So today we're going to just get into it, a little bit of the history. It's a lot of history, and then of course, we're going to taste it. All right. So you might be wondering, what exactly is rum, or what is rum made of? Rum is just another spirit or liquor made from fermenting sugarcane. So what they'll do is they'll either squeeze out the juice and use that, or they'll convert the sugarcane into molasses. That's literally it, okay? And what they do is they age it in oak barrels. So they come in a range of colors. They have white rums. This one is a darker rum. And they have many different categories of spirits. And it's just so good. So firstly, Brugal is a brand that's over 135 years old, okay? It was founded in 1888 by Andres Brugal Montaner, who's originally from Spain. So he's not even a Dominican native, but still shout out to him for migrating to the DR to bring the brand to life. Basically what he did was he moved to Cuba, and while he was in Cuba, he dabbled a little bit in sugarcane and rum making. While he acquired those skills, he decided to go ahead and take his talents to DR to just figure out how to expand his business. So after learning about sugarcane and the rum making process in Cuba, he decided to migrate him and his family to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and that is when he really expanded the Brugal Empire. The Brugal Empire has remained in the family's possession ever since, and actually in November of 2023, they just celebrated 135 years in the business, so salute to them, all right? Over the course of all this time, they've been dedicated to upholding the reputation of the brand with continuous mastery of their rums. We're talking about generations of the Brugal family, and I love it that they kept it in there. They're considered one of the best of the best. Before the rum is even made, there's a person called a maestro ronero, which translates to rum master. And this person plays a very pivotal role in carrying forward the brand's legacy and perfecting the quality of the brand. So they oversee everything, the picking of the sugarcane, cask oak barrels that it's made and fermented in, and apparently Brugal accounts for 80% of the rum market in the Dominican Republic. So I think that's pretty cool. In the year 1919, Brugal became the first brand of rum to create the ligero y limpio style of creating the rum, which translates to clean and pure, meaning that they were one of the first rums not to add aguardiente to it. So this is just 100% sugarcane molasses goodness. In fact, many of the production techniques created and used by Brugal and his sons are still in use today, making Brugal truly unique. So they're pretty elite here. One fun fact about the brand now is that the current maestro roneros are 2 people, a man and a woman, Yacil Villanueva and Miguel Ripoli. And Yacil is actually Dominican Republic and Brugal's first maestra ronera. I think that's right. And in 2011, Yacil Villanueva Quintana became the youngest rum master in the world, which is recognized by the World Record Academy in 2015. In addition to becoming maestra at only 24. That's so lit. I'm not even 24. So she is basically the first female rum master from the brand and Dominican Republic. So salute to the ladies, you know how we do. Brugal also has 5 different types of rums. This is just one of them. About the net here, they started using this netting in 1940, and legend has it is that one of the members of the Brugal family actually traveled to India, and a lot of the higher end food and items sold there had the netting. So they say, you know what, we're gonna do that too. And that's where the net comes from. All right, y'all, now that we've done our research, time to get on to the fun part and taste it. And I actually have a very special guest with me that's gonna taste it, hailing from the DR. Check this out. All right, y'all, you already know what time it is. Time for the tasting, hee hee. And I have a very special guest, my bestie from childhood, Rosabelle.
Hi.
I was about to get a little long. All right, and because she's from the DR, I thought this will be the perfect opportunity to just bring you in.
Love it. So excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, of course.
I'm so excited that you're teaching the history about our native drink, and I'm just learning so much even from you right now, and I love it.
You know, I be doing my Google, so. All right, so, right. So, all right, we're just gonna get right into it. Again, just to go back a little bit, the Añejo is made in American oak cask, and according to the back, it's saying that it's distilled for purity and aged in the finest hand-picked American oak that previously held bourbon. Oh. Interesting. Brugal Anejo is smooth and full of character with hints of caramel and wood. You know, when I think of rum, I always think of something really, really strong. But what has been your experience with Brugal?
Actually, I used to think the same thing until sometimes I would go home back to visit in Dominican Republic, and one day I just got curious. I started drinking it with a little bit of apple juice, and I'm like, wow, this is really, really smooth. And also, I'm not drunk. The next day wasn't hungover. So super important things.
Yes.
And yeah, I was actually surprised at how smooth it was and how easy and light it felt to drink it.
Love that.
And
okay.
we drank a lot of it.
Listen, all right, and I haven't been to the DR yet, but I'm waiting. When I go, I'm gonna go with her because I want the full Dominican experience.
And I'll let you have it.
Yes. When we first met, we were what, about 8? I would say 8 o'clock.
7. We were 7 a.m.
We were 7 a.m. And it just so happened we were the same age. We happen to both be Libras. And yeah, we've just been besties ever since. But I'm just so happy because, you know, she really immersed me into the Hispanic culture, food, everything. Love, love, love. Love, love. All right. So, I feel like we could take a little sippy sip. Wait, hold up. Because everybody getting lit behind the scenes. There's people behind the cameras. So, I'm forcing them to just have a little slither. And then we can make a Cuba Libre or mix it with apple juice, because I feel like I like to mix most of my dark liquors with apple juice as well, even when it comes to cognac and stuff like that.
Yeah, some like it neat, some like it sweet.
All right, but as long as you like it, it don't even matter. Rum is normally categorized by color, age, region, and production. So there's different methods. So don't even worry about the color. In another episode of Cork Curated, because you're gonna subscribe and keep watching, we're gonna talk about how the rum process is really made, because it's really interesting. I at least love learning about that. So let's smell first, because I'm like, Artlist.io. Okay, I already smell the caramel, right? Yeah, all right. These are actually whiskey glasses, but we use them what we got. So cheers. Salud. Salud. Actually, that wasn't so bad going down. Like, I taste the alcohol, like the isopropyl or whatever, but it's not bad. I feel like this is something that you would sip anything anyway, really sophisticatedly. How y'all felt about it in the back? Y'all liked it? Let's look at the properties here. I love the golden color. Definitely smell that caramel in there. Going down, of course, it feels a little warm, but it is really good, and I feel sophisticated drinking it. So the price point is about $30, so it's not that much. And actually, even though we're doing the Añejo right now, I learned, and I just have to plug it in, that they have another type called Brugal Leyenda that you can only get in DR to pay tribute to the founder. So I thought that was really lit. So cool. Yeah. You gotta be there or be square, baby. All right. So now I figured it'd be fun to just make the drinks how we like that. So let's make a Cuba Libre, and we can get some apple juice and just make it how you like it, all right? We got the apple cider, and then also, so for those of you who are a little bit more health conscious, I mean, you drink alcohol, feel that, but if you just don't want to add on any more sugars and things like that, rum is naturally 0 carbs and stuff like that. So you could use a regular Coke if you want to. I use Coke Zero, and literally a Cuba Libre is literally just the rum, Coke, and lime. We don't have the regular lime, but we have this. And according to this, it's real lime, so. Listen, we work a lime wedge. It don't work, don't worry about that. It's going to do the same thing, all right? Here we have it a little bit here. We're gonna open that up. And listen, do what you wanna do. It's your drink, like, you know? I be seeing people be like, well, how much should I put? Whatever you wanna put. It's you have to drink it. So I'm just gonna measure it by eye. Do a little hook there. Alright. Ah, okay. This is good on the palate. Love, love, love. Let us know if you've tried a Brugal before or any of the other Brugal rums in the family because, like I said, they have 5 different ones. Let us know if you've been to DR and tried the Leyenda. Right now, if you had to eat a meal with this, like out there, people usually eat with it or they just get lit.
It's more of a get lit. But yeah, I mean, this could go with anything from like fried fish to a steak. So it's really just actually, yeah, like a lot of fried foods, like the Gucci frito style foods. Yeah, this is really good to wash it down with.
And you know you want to eat before you drink anyway, because you don't want to be laid out on the floor. So
right, or when you need to soak up the drink.
There we go. But good on its own, smooth as a Cuba Libre. We're gonna say a DR Libre. Be respectful. Shout out to you, my love. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your support and for being here. And thank you for introducing me to the Dominican flavor. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, thank you. All right, y'all. So thanks for tuning in. All right. Let us know if you tried it. If you do try it, let us know. Tell us your stories with Brugal. Remember to drink responsibly, and we will see you on the next episode of Cork Curated.
Bye.
Bye.